Well, hello! Hello, I would say my little kobolds, but I'm not the kobold. Rags is here. She's very quietly watching. She's going to be pushing buttons soon. Welcome to this second episode in this little twofer that I'm doing with my good friend Katie Wynn. And yeah, let me go and push the transition button so you could actually see what we look like. Thank you. And hey, Rags. Yeah. Lemon says hi. Oh, hi, Lemon. Hi. Oh, hey. And there we are.
You know what you forgot to do?
What?
Change the picture.
Well, technically, that's what you look now.
That's fair.
And yes, I will go and get that other picture. I think I got that picture already.
Yeah, it's up there. Here, I'll pull it back.
No. I mean, I thought I'd already downloaded that picture. Come on. There we go. Let me see if I've actually downloaded that picture, because if I haven't, then we're in deep doo-doo. No, I have not. Oh, good. There we go. All right. There we go. I'm gonna go to that. I'm going to. Well, I am going to be doing some. I'm going to be doing some stuff.
What is this stuff you speak?
I am. I am putting your Jedi there. There. Uh let's see. Your Jedi character, as I am as I am fiddling around.
Fiddle away, I suppose.
Well, yes. It's currently not on, so then people can see you, and you can introduce yourself while I'm doing this fiddling.
Oh, hi. I'm Katie Wynn. I am going to be playing the Straw, who is on a very important mission and will succeed because, I mean, duh.
True. Okay, let me go ahead and do that. Just a second here, folks. Aha! I got into the right spot! Yay!
Pay no attention to the kobolds behind the curtain.
Yes, Rags is definitely behind the curtain going, let's see, this and that, and woohoo! I think I got it.
Well, thank you, Lemon. I try. I'm also trying not to out myself as an evil mastermind, but that has been failing.
You, an evil mastermind? Well, it is the spooky month.
Tis fair. No, in all fairness, I think I've played probably one of the most unconventional villains ever. She does things behind the scenes and never attacks unless attacked.
That is very true. That is
And
very
yet
true.
she's winning.
Yep. Well, let us start the wonderful intro movie. You're an evil mastermind? Shock horror.
I know, right?
Well, let us get started with our intro movie, and then to our crawl. And boop.
There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power.
The fleet is in position, my lord. We have heard nothing from the planet. My lord.
Telos had its chance. Begin the bombardment. Destroy the planet.
Sir, Lord Revan's orders.
Are inconsequential. Today, the galaxy shall fear the Sith once more. And if Revan doesn't have the strength to make it so, request a transfer if you must, Admiral. But you will follow these orders, or you will pay the price.
And we are back.
Are we?
I hope so.
What is even back?
Or what is even front, for that matter.
That's not unfair.
Yeah. So, last we left off, you were on your way to, Terrace.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I mean, while you're, I mean, it's, we have to, kind of have to assume that it's going to take you a little bit of time to get from point A to point B.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you know where point B is, for a while there you didn't.
Yeah, she'll, she'll send a report saying, I have a lead. We'll let you know more when I arrive.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, do what all lightsaber wielders do and meditate. Or in her case, seethe on rage and whatever.
So what are you seething and raging about? Just the mission that you were given, the fact that your dad did not respect you. What?
And the fact that she didn't kill her father and that it took her that long to kill her master. Um, with the whole last trial or attacking the master thing,
Mm-hmm.
she'd let herself down with that.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she's probably saying to herself, I should have done that sooner, yada yada yada.
Oh yes, yada yada yada. I get the yada yadas.
Self-loathing in victory.
Very much so. Okay, so I've got those up. I'm gonna get out of this. Hey. I'm gonna go over that way. There we go. So as you're doing your seething and rage and contemplating, it took me that long to kill my master. I shouldn't have. And why didn't I take out my father when I had a chance?
Pretty much, yeah.
Um, this is you're coming out of this realization, growth. I don't know, character growth. Not likely. Uh, uh, the computer chirps, and you get the thing of um that you're getting close to your destination. It'll be about 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
So
She will. Let's see. Terrace is an Empire world, yeah?
I think so. Let me the power of the
I'm
internet.
fairly sure it is, because it's an inner world.
Yeah. TANIS. Nope. There it is. Do. That is... Oh, really? There's not that much information on that. That is... Wow. Okay.
Fair enough. The only thing I really needed to know is if the Sith had an outpost, or the Empire had an outpost there. Because that would be where they landed.
Well, it's in the Star Trek universe, that's for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it's in Federation space if you want to go there. No, you don't. Just thought that was absolutely hilarious. I look up Star Wars and I get Star Trek. I think that's the wrong idea. Ooh, a crossover episode. No.
Yes. It's according to Wikipedia.
Uh-huh.
Their affiliations were the Galactic Republic,
Uh-huh.
then the Galactic Empire, and
Mm.
then the New Republic, which we aren't in.
Right. So right now it's in the Empire's thrall.
Good. Then she's gonna find the nearest, Imperial base to land.
Okay. That's fair.
She doesn't have to go into hiding just yet.
No. You do find... Huh. You do find, I was just trying to see if it had other things other than that. They don't. Um... You've one of the cities on Tanis
Paris.
Terrace.
Tanis is a character in Borderlands.
No, actually, it is a place in Star Wars.
Oh, it's also the name of a crazy woman in Borderlands.
Yeah, that's true. According to this, Tanis is a location within the reaches of the galaxy. At some point, Streak's parents, known members of the Rebel Alliance, were attacked near Tanis while on transport, resulting in their deaths. And that's all it has about it.
Fair.
That was the reason why I was confused. There we go. Ah, you're right. Okay.
I can't believe you doubted me.
No, it wasn't that I doubted you. It was just I was the one misspelling it, not you.
No wonder he's fat.
Okay, so let's see here. Really, it doesn't have any. Wait. So yeah, you land on it. It is rebuilding. Or rather, it's been rebuilt. It's just let me rephrase that. It has been rebuilt. There are plenty of tall buildings and streets, but you could still see the remnants of when the Sith decided to bomb the ever daylights out of this particular planet.
Fond memories.
Oh yes. Actually, it was a part of your history. You knew that the Sith was looking for a Jedi, and since they couldn't find the Jedi, doing the usual way, which is get on the ground and look for them on the planet surface, they decided to blow up the entire planet, to Kingdom Come, to get rid of one Jedi.
What they don't tell them is that Jedi was Revan.
That's true.
But yeah, all right.
Well, actually, no. It was the attempt to capture Bastilla Sean, not Revan.
Oh yeah, they didn't know Revan was there. It's like the first planet you play next to the Old Republic.
Yeah.
You actually see it.
Yeah. So there's still scars of that, but it has on the most part it has rebuilt. So what do you do at this point?
Well, I mean, after making sure that she is known to the commander
Mm-hmm.
and not to be bothered or you know basically interfered with,
Right.
she will actually walk out into the quote unquote streets of Terrace,
Okay.
uh, vanish in a crowd, and pop out looking like a Jedi.
Ha 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 ha! So you're gonna vanish into the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And pop and look like that.
Yep.
There
And
we
feel
go.
like that.
Huh?
And feel like that.
Okay.
She's using force concealment to make herself seem like a light side user.
Oh, joy.
I have a lot of powers to just blend.
Yes, I know.
So yeah, she'll do that, and then she will reach out and try to find a direction for the force users.
Okay. Um. All right. So, let's you know what? I do have this thing pulled up. Let us. Do you have any force-like abilities that would allow you to detect somebody who is force sensitive? Go with that first.
Sense force.
Sense force. What does that? What does that do exactly?
For the duration, you can sense the use of the force or its presence in an inanimate object. If you sense the force this way, you can use your action to determine the direction of which it originates, and if it has line of sight, or if it's in line of sight, you see a faint aura around the person.
Okay.
That being said, if these people are force sensitive, odds are they have force sensitive items on them, i.e., lightsabers or something that they are emotionally attached to that is bled.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. And
And
she would be attached to that. Yes, she would be attached to that. Um um so let's see here. Um you well, I mean, other than this being a city of lots of people, um your set's force is it's going to be a little muddled.
yeah,
Because I mean, not there's all sorts of manner of people here, including other force sensitives like yourself,
mm-hmm.
or yeah. I'm gonna. Waha. Okay. Yeah. All right. So the first time that you're, I'm assuming you are you closing your eyes when you're doing the sense force, or are you keeping your eyes open?
No, she is keeping her well, she has to be able to see to walk.
Well, yeah, that's
Uh
true.
she is, however, using it at 5th level, meaning its range is 500 feet.
Okay.
So she's going to keep walking until she feels a ping.
That's fair. I'm going to say the first when you bring it up initially, it's like someone turned on a very bright light and you forgot your shades. Um,
Yeah.
uh, and then you get honed enough so then you know what you're looking for, and you do you walk. I'm going to say down the main thoroughfare. And you do get a ping. And given the
Okey-doke.
nature, yeah, given the nature of the power, you said you would be able to determine direction.
Direction, and if for any reason they come into line of sight, I can see an aura around them.
Okay, um, they're just on the outside of your range. Well, not on the outside, on the inside of your range. Let me rephrase that because you have 500 feet. Um, so it's you still can go straight, but it's also a little bit to the left.
Mm-hmm. Okay. As she's walking a little in that direction or towards that direction,
Mm-hmm.
um, she's gonna shift her appearance and give herself wounds and start limping the
Ah,
closer she gets to them.
okay, that is fair. It is very fair. All right. Um. see here. Hey. I don't need that. Or do I need that?
He literally just has a large amount of casts of disguise self.
Yes. So you start limping through the crowd, and what you see is a group of 4 people. Use it. Technically, you're behind them. They're walking away from you. I mean, when you originally pinged, as I said, it was on the edge, and as I'm assuming that once you pinged them, you did pick up the pace just a little bit before you went and changed and then started doing your hobbling.
Yep.
Okay, that's fair. So you're behind them. What you see just behind is you see a human. As I'm going to pull this up, which he is giving me nothing to go on. Well, that's wonderful. You see a human with black hair. He is wearing you're seeing the back of him, so it looks like he's wearing kind of a vest with a tan colored shirt. He is wearing tan pants, and he is wearing boots. The person next to him is a what looks like to be a twig like yourself. He is blue. He's taller than the rest of them. And he's wearing leather plants, a black leather jacket, and well, you can't see that. Nor can you see that. All right. So that's 2 of them. You do see another human, female this time. And she's about 5'6". She has red hair, tan skin. She is wearing kind of what the male is wearing, but instead of it being black, it's kind of a blue for the jacket, for the vest, and her shirt is white. She's wearing again light pair of pants. She's wearing boots. The 4th member of this wonderful little band is short, 3 foot tall, fuzzy. 3 foot tall, fuzzy, kind of a copper-esque fuzzy. And what she's wearing is blue armor. Again, you can see them from the back, kind of blue armor. She does have a little small stub of a tail. And those are your 4 people that you're looking at from behind. What do you do?
She takes a quick judge of the situation,
Oh, I did get that
and
right.
in Rill, which is the language of the Twi'lek,
Aha.
mostly to hide her accent, she is going to call out for help, and then
Okay.
once they look towards her, she's just gonna fall over.
Okay. So you call up for help in the language of the Twi'leks. The male Twi'lek turns around, and just before you fall over, you see more of him. His eyes are golden. And as I said, he's tall.
Mm-hmm.
He's tall, and he goes, "What the?" And then you fall over.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
If you want, I can make a performance check.
make that performance check. They're going to. Let's see here. Where's my other? Oh, there's my other d20. I'm going to have them.
It has to
Oh,
be to 26.
oh god. Yeah, this would be insight. Well, he's not getting it.
She,
What?
she has a performance of +8.
Oh, I have no doubt in that. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to be wary. Of course, he's going to be wary. Okay. And then the other two, which I have over here. Ooh. Okay, she's not. And mine. Yeah, there's only one person that's going to be worrying this whole group. um, so you fall down spectacularly, very convincingly.
Mm.
Now, as you're lying there, you do hear footsteps. Oh my gosh! Are you all right? Oh dear. Can anybody help her? Please. I mean,
Yeah, she's laying there like she's unconscious.
uh-huh. Although you can hear every word.
Yep, she will. Given that she has nothing tying her to what she is on her,
Yep.
she's content to just lay there. They can search her. She doesn't care.
Yeah.
All they're gonna find is her whip.
Oh yeah. Um. And then you hear another female voice, kind of, with an English accent, which I am not going to try to reproduce. Also kind of walking over. Well, she did just come out of this particular individual did look like they had just been in a fight. Ash, Duke, could you be dears and check around to see if there's any people that we should be aware of? Oh, that's a very good idea. That is a very, very good idea. If you don't mind, Faith, I'm going to make sure that this one is all right. I'm gonna check her over and see if she's down any hit points or what have you. It's my nature to make sure that people are all right. Yes, Rags. Go ahead and do that. And she also, you can't see this because you've got your eyes closed, but you hear footsteps kind of shifting around you, like they're taking up protective stances around you in case somebody, quote, shoot you again, unquote.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep. You do hear beepings, and you're assuming that's from one of the two men in the group. They're quickly asking questions and getting scans. What is the other than you lying here and essentially you're playing possum? Is there any other thing here? Roll.
After a few moments of playing possum, she'll quote unquote weakly open her eyes.
Yeah, okay. Rags just rolled a 16, and with her medicine, that's a 17. So if you're down any hit points.
Yeah.
She
No, but it will look like her nursing skills actually worked because the force mask will react accordingly.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Are you alright? Take it easy.
Sorry. Thank you for stopping.
Well, I mean, you just kind of fell down and said something to my friend over there, which I didn't understand. But as I said, I don't know the language that you guys speak.
I asked him for help.
Oh, well, you're getting it. I mean,
Turns out that Terrace was not the place to disappear, as I thought.
well, that's true. You're looking at this small fuzzy creature. Her eyes are the bluest of blue, and she is looking at you intently, full of concern.
That's fair. Mr. All continued to play the part of just waking up.
Mm-hmm.
I was sorry. I was walking down the avenue down there, and she kind of looks down where the thing is, and
Mm-hmm.
well, thing is, I didn't sense anyone near me, so
Oh. Oh. Well, that's unusual.
she nods. It is unusual unless the attacker was a sniper. My senses only go so far.
True. Damn it, she does not have that. She does not have that. Okay. That's fair. That is fair. Okay. Damn.
Sorry, my manners. I'm Miss Stroll. Well,
This.
formerly a knight of the Jedi Order. But she shrugged.
Well, of course, in this particular day and age. Well, I mean, you're fair. I am Rags. This lovely, gruff-looking woman over here is uh, Faith, Theraborn. And those two over there, one is Ash, and the other one is Duke. Although Faith and Duke don't like each other, I swear they're talking like squabbling siblings is the best way I gotta describe those two. They don't like each other.
I can. She looks over at the Twi'lek and then back to the human and say, "Well, given what I feel from all of you, I'm sad to say that turmoil might not be for the best."
It's not, but I mean, we all got together because we were over on Tatooine, and we did a race. And then we decided to come here for some strange and bizarre reason. Taurus is not exactly a good place to be. I mean, it is taken over by the Empire, and right.
Well, yes, but its sheer population is quite
Your sense force is still going, is it not?
yes.
Okay. As you're talking to this uh young oh damn, that doesn't oh no, there it is. This young Solonian. That's the creature that you're looking at. Although in your mind you're going, wait, Solonians that don't they grow like to 5 to 6 feet?
Yeah.
Very unusual. This one's 3 feet tall. But as you're talking to this Solonian, there is a halo around her. Yeah. Now, when you looked at the Twi'lek, there was a halo around him. When you looked at the when you initially looked at the male human, there was a halo around him. And then when you looked at the woman, there was one around her too.
Okay. So all the goody goodies.
All the goody goodies, yes.
She.
You know what? I take that back. You look at the Twi'lek. I take that back. The Twi'lek is not glowing. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not glowing. Because I have his character sheet.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well then.
So only 3 of them are glowing.
Okay.
I will say, out of the 3 of them, because your thing is still going at this point, the male human is glowing blue, white. How would you denote Jedi in that sense? Is it blue?
probably bluish white. Yeah.
Bluish white. The female is glowing red. Faintly, but red. The
Mhm.
the Salonian is the brightest of the three. But it's like the aura can't make up its mind. It's blue, it's red, it's blue, it's red, it's blue, it's red. You know, just kind of it's a mix between the two.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm, she will slowly start to sit up.
Okay, now take it easy.
I, I appreciate your concern, but I I fear I may put you all in danger for being here. So
It, what do you mean putting us in danger? I mean we're taking care of you, and these three know how to. I've seen this one fight. She is brutal, and so are those two. Just, I mean, I fight, but I'm not very good at it. Uh, I'm very small, and no one ever notices me, and and and.
it's perfectly alright, she says. Although
Hmm?
she looks at Faith and says, that path you're walking is a rather painful one. I would suggest, perhaps, finding another way.
She looks down at you. Perhaps, and that's all she says to you. Actually, as I have that up, let's. Yeah, let's. Okay, never mind.
Yep.
Yep, you have fooled the majority of them.
Mhm.
The male that is definitely giving off blue vibes. Just kind of every so often he just kind of looks at you and narrows his eyes.
Have I done something to offend you? She
He
says that to Ash. Yeah.
yes you do. Uh, and it's only because Ash's insight is insane. Um, and I rolled really good, so he kind of looks at you again. He does he have that? That's my question. Let's see if he
It
has.
if he has sense force, he has to roll against her
Yeah, that's kind of what.
universal.
Yeah, that's kind of what I am trying to see if he. Yeah, he actually has it. Wow. So he has to roll against her DC, doesn't he?
Um, give me a second. It doesn't have it actually have any saves.
Really?
False aura, you can change the way the target appears to powers and force-based enhanced effects such as sense force that detects the presence of the force. You can make a force-based unenhanced object creature appear enhanced, and to radiate a force aura or force-based enhanced object or creature to appear unenhanced, and to radiate no force. Or cloak, which is you can change the way the target affinities in the force appears to foresight power. For example, a Sith Lord with great power on the dark side can appear instead to have very little strength with an affinity towards the light side.
Yeah, which is kind of what you're doing right at the moment.
Yep.
Let's see.
And there is no saves.
What was that called again?
Which one? The one that can see through it? Or the power that I'm using?
The power that you're using. What is it called?
Force concealment.
Force concealment. Okay. Ah, there it is. Yeah, you're right. There is no there are no saves for that. Wow.
And until tomorrow, they will never know.
Yep. Okay. I think it was rolling against your performance, not necessarily you camouflaging.
Yeah, the performance was.
Yeah, that's what he was rolling against was the performance. That was the insight check. So he kind of doesn't believe that you have just fallen out of nowhere. And he says as much. I do not believe that you just your stumbling was not a very good stumble. And he says this low enough that the only two people that can hear this is you and Rags. Everybody else is kind of, keeping an eye on their corners and doing things. So you kind of don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. He says, well, I apologize that my legs malfunctioning at an inopportune time caused you to think that I was putting on an act. If you want to know why I found you, she says, her big blue eyes looking at him, is because I sensed you and I had enough strength to make it here.
He sighs. Because he had to get down on your. Because you're still sitting up. You haven't actually stood back up, right?
Yeah, she's just sitting.
Okay. Because he had knelt down to your level to say the thing. He looks at you, kind of raises an eyebrow, kind of Spock style, raises an eyebrow, stands back up, and then goes back to where he was to continue, kind of protecting you and Rags in this little group.
She just looks at Rags and says, I imagine you have been burnt in the past for your companion to act such a way.
Well, not all of them do it. I mean, the only person that I actually do know, more or less on a personal level, is Duke over there. Duke and I did some previous things. We were friends before that. I met Ash a little bit sooner than that. So I don't know. I don't know Ash as well as I know Duke. And then Faith over here just joined us for these races. And then, as I said, we all decided to keep traveling together.
Sounds like quite a story.
Oh, yes. It's a fantastic story.
Do you all have plans to stay on Terrace?
I think for a little bit, I think, I think that one of the reasons why we're here is that we're supposed to be looking for something. I
She nods.
I didn't quite understand what we're supposed to be looking for, but yeah.
Well, do you mind if I travel with you all?
I don't. Hey guys, do you mind if Mistral comes with us? Maybe there's strength in numbers, and I don't want Mistral to be kind of targeted, for whatever lack of the word. I mean, have you guys found anything? Faith kind of looks down at Rex because nothing so far. But I do agree with you that maybe we should bring this one along with us.
Please, I would be appreciative.
Ash kind of does a and a grunt and goes, "Sure." Uh, and Duke kind of looks at you. Well, it would be nice to have another Twi'lek. Probably not someone who's not as as pompous as you are, Faith. And Faith kind of snipes right back at him and goes, "The only reason why I'm this pompous, Duke, is that you have money." And Duke kind of, it's the beginning of an argument between these two. You could see
No,
that.
that's fair. She. But yeah, if they agree, she'll spend the day with them.
Mm-hmm.
She'll even crash with them at night for what it's worth.
Uh,
Because until she can get one or two of them alone, she's not stupid.
mm. Actually, I don't know how long we did spend on this planet. We didn't spend very long on this planet, did we?
No, for the exact reason that's about to happen.
Uh-huh. And I do believe that it was your idea not to spend that long on the planet. Um.
Yeah.
um. Okay, we'll just have you.
Yeah, that's
We'll just have you get to those caves like the next day. That makes a hell of a whole lot of sense. Um. So it is like late in the day.
mm-hmm.
Um. Uh. It goes. Well, I don't think we're going to make it to those caves that we were told about. I think it was Ash over there who wanted to go to those caves. It's something about a treasure, an artifact. I don't know. But let us turn in for the night. He goes onto his communicator. He finds a relatively nice hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Faith wasn't kidding. He has money. He manages to get. This is one of the nicer hotels on the planet. And for most people, he's gotten like single rooms for most people. What do you do? What do you say? Are you saying stuff to
She's
him?
uh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if this works.
You don't know if it'll work. You're gonna have to try it.
Yeah, she's gonna use coerce mind on
On
Duke.
who? On Duke? Okay.
Yeah.
What does he have to roll against?
It's a wisdom saving throw against her universal DC, which is 16.
Oh God, his wisdom is not great.
Uh, because she's basically going to suggest in this, should it work, uh, that her and Rags share a room so that, yeah.
Okay. I just rolled for him. That was a nat 1. And since he has a -1 in his saving throw, I think you know where this is going.
Yep.
Damn. Okay. So he says, oh, sure, yes. Yes. You and Rags doesn't need to be by herself, and yes. I think you two will be fine together. About the only person that has a little bit of problem with that, it might be Faith, but she's like, at least I'm getting my own room to myself. I don't have to, share it with, pompous boy over here. Just kind of, she's kind of muttering that to herself. But you're close enough to her that you can actually hear that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So you all get your rooms. You and Rags are sharing a room. And they have. It's your standard hotel fare. There are 2 queen size beds in it. There is a, for lack of a better term, there's a television, flat screen television on the wall. There are pictures. It's nice, nice wallpaper. Carpet on the floor. I mean, Mistral, not even when you were a Sith have you ever got such accommodations. Granted, you were spending most of your time on the at the Sith Academy where they have the kind of nice accommodation. So this is I
No,
don't know.
that's fair.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to live it up a little bit before you go through with your plan, or you.
Yeah, she'll enjoy it a little bit.
Yeah.
The all of the opulence of the hotel room.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Rags gets into the hotel room, goes over to her bed, and you would swear the small individual was 8 for some reason. She goes over to her bed and starts going bounce, bounce, ooh, and then she stops because she realizes she's bouncing on the bed. And then she kind of sits down and kind of, this is nice.
Certainly is. It's nicer than the accommodations I used to have at the temple.
Oh, that's right. You did say that you were a Jedi. I mean, the temple. I've heard stories that the temple doesn't have that. Yeah. Well, I mean, they wouldn't.
We have no need of such things.
Yeah, I could see that. You see a smile appear on Rags's face.
What?
What?
You have a grin on your face. Why?
Well, I have never stayed in a nice place like this, and most of the places I've ever stayed in were, to be honest, I've been homeless, and boxes.
Well, that's terrible.
It is. I mean, I survived. I mean, I'm not I'm not a thief for nothing. I've had a way
A
to
thief.
a thief. I mean, I went
Hmm.
around. I went around on my lovely little planet and stole the stuff that I needed. Unfortunately, I came across a individual that I pickpocketed accidentally, and he caught me. And then he
Ah,
said, he saw something in me and whisked me away for a bit. He recently died, and so and
I
this is how I know Duke, because he and I were raised by kind of the um
I know this story well.
yeah and yeah uh so as I said, this is nice. Ooh, I wonder if they have tea. I don't like coffee. Uh, she immediately hops down, goes over, and oddly enough, there's um a thing that has like drinks.
Hmm.
Some of them are alcoholic. She kind of looks at that and wrinkles her nose. Yeah. Why? Why would they put alcoholic drinks in this place when people don't drink alcohol? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway,
Because not all of their guests abstain from drinking alcohol.
good point. Oh, they do. And you see her very carefully take out a tea packet, put it in. She is quite happily making herself a cup of tea. And
Yeah.
this should please all the English people in the audience. And it's a proper cup of tea.
Uh, Miss Straw will sort of quote unquote pseudo limp over to the window and kind of look out. And
Mm-hmm.
while Rags has her back turned, she'll kind of look up to see how far it is to the top
Uh-huh.
from where they're at.
Okay.
And then she'll kind of try to peek to the side to see how far she'd have to jump to get from the window to the walkway.
Where this hotel is. You're gonna look up first. See how far you
Hmm.
have to. What specifically are you looking? Okay, you said to look out. You're trying to find a place where you can hop and then go.
Basically, anywhere I can get a handhold that I can jump up to
Okay.
with
Um,
force leap.
with force sleep. Yeah, I think I know what force sleep does.
It makes my when I do jumping, I use my force casting ability instead of strength.
Yeah. Force jump, force sleep. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, which for her is a +8.
Ah. Okay.
Because it's fairly obvious her goal is when Rags goes to sleep, she's gonna abscond with her.
Oh, there it is. Until your next turn, you can use. No, no, no. That is force sleep. Okay.
Hmm. I have force jump.
Oh, you have force jump or you have force leap?
I have both as
Ah,
one of the other.
gotcha, gotcha.
And if I cast it at level 5, I can actually jump 55 feet.
Yes. Use the force to augment the strength in your legs. You leap 30 feet into an occupied space you can see, provided you have a direct path to that space, so that's straight up or straight out or
Hmm.
yeah.
And by using more force potency, I can jump farther
Yeah,
by
and
25 feet.
And then the force leap is until your next turn, you can use your forecasting ability score instead of your strength score when you jump. Always count as having made a running start before jumping.
Yeah, force jump is the one I'm trying to use.
Yeah. Actually, you can use force leap as a bonus action. Force jump is an action, but you can use force leap as a bonus action, if you so desire.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Rags finishes making her tea. She then puts the teacup like next to her, like on the end table. So, Mistral, other than you being at the Jedi Temple, tell me a little bit more about yourself, like your parents or what have you, where you're from, that sort of thing.
Originally, I was from Drummond Castle, she says. Then
No.
my parents, then my, then my parents moved to Camino.
Oh. Faith is from Drummond Castle. As a matter of fact, I think she said her family is still there.
I still have family there. My grandparents and the like.
Okay. Hmm.
What about yourself?
Oh, well, um, uh, I actually put that. I never put a place of birth on her. Ha ha ha! Well, this is Rags.
Birthplace, Gallifrey.
Huh? Birthplace,
Gallifrey.
Gallifrey. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, there is no other question. There is no other answer to that question.
That is true. Well, um, I hate for this place called well, it's called Gallifrey. Um, as I said, boxes. Um, and then from there, I went to my master's planet, which I don't remember what that was called. So, and then from there, I hopped around a bit, and going here, going there, learning a lot of stories, learning a lot of stuff, and then somehow I ended up on Tatooine, doing a race for the huts, which I do believe we cleaned that particular hut out. Yes, we did clean out Jabba.
Yes.
He was not happy.
I would imagine not. Huts are notoriously greedy, and separating them from their wealth is, well, a sure way to get on their bad side.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be going back to that particular planet anytime soon.
That's not unfair.
She picks up the teacup, takes a sip, puts it back down.
My apologies, I'm not spectacular company. I find my head a mess. I really should meditate.
No, go ahead and meditate. I mean, I'm not going to say anything. I was going to turn on that, but if you're going to meditate, I think I'm going to leave that off so that you have quiet, as it were.
I appreciate that. And yeah, she'll fake meditating until Rags goes to bed.
Yeah, as you're doing the fake meditate, you do see something that she had with you that you didn't see before, which was a backpack. And in that backpack has all just some of the weirdest things. Like she picked up like rocks and leaves, and you're assuming that all these things are keepsakes from the different places that she's been. But hanging out from the side of one of the pockets of this backpack is a rather unusual animal. Or at least it's unusual to you. You've never seen one of these things before. It's kind of a rounded shape, and it has 2 webbed feet and a beak and 2 wings, and it's black and white. It's a stuffed version of this particular animal.
Is it a penguin?
Yes, it's a penguin.
Okay.
Yeah. I do not believe that there are penguins in the Star Wars universe.
No, not in the traditional sense, I would imagine.
No.
I mean, technically Earth exists in the Star Wars universe.
Yes, but we've never actually been to it.
Nobody's ever been there.
Sure.
So technically ducks could exist, nobody's ever seen one.
Yeah, that's true. Which,
Or penguins.
well, I mean, Mistral hasn't seen one.
That's
This is a stuffed version of a penguin. And she looks at these, she kind of smiles at some of these things, she puts it back into her pack, cleans up with herself. She pulls out what looks to be a set of pajamas. It's a it's a print pajamas. I'm not going to describe the. Well, I am going to describe the print. It is, given the nature of rags, it is unicorns and rainbows. It's a blueprint, but it has unicorns and rainbows all over it. You've seen those kinds of print pajamas.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. I probably own a few.
Probably. She pulls this out. No penguins in the Star Wars universe? That's enough off. Bye. Oh, come on. She wanders into the bathroom. You hear her, doing things. She comes back out. She's got the armor that she previously had is over her arm, and you also notice that what she was wearing underneath the armor was like a white shirt. Yeah. You cannot see that particular detail on her. No, this Rex doesn't have that detail on her. That's right. She does not have the tattoo. Not this one.
That's fair.
Yeah. Not all Regs have the tattoo. So she gently puts her armor and her clothes like up on the set of drawers. She goes back. She takes out the penguin, puts the pack on the ground, climbs underneath the covers, lays back, snuggles up with the penguin, and says, "Good night, a daily." And about maybe 5 minutes later, she's out like a light. You can hear soft snorings. And her curled around this particular penguin.
That's fair.
Yep.
She probably waits another 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah. She's going to very quietly open the window.
This is not a window. This is an actual balcony.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, Duke went and found the most expensive hotel on the planet. So, of course, they would have balconies.
That just means I can hop up the building via balcony rails.
Yeah. That was
So
something that you did notice, is that as you were looking up, there was, like, balconies. I mean, you guys are on... You and Rags are on the, like, 10th floor of this hotel, and it does go a fair ways up.
no, that's fair.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So what she is going to do
Oh, dear.
is take like take the blanket off of the sleeping Rags.
Carefully, I hope.
Yes, carefully, and then actually take the sheet
Uh-huh.
and wrap her in it,
Uh-huh.
and wrap that around herself like a Rags backpack, very
Ah,
carefully.
you're Luke Skywalker Yodoing it.
Yeah, pretty
Yep.
much.
Yeah, I can see that.
So yeah, she does that. She does make the effort to put touch her arm,
Uh-huh.
and she's going to suppress the force powers out of Rags completely, or at least outwardly. Um, and
Rex has had
yeah,
to Rex has had to roll it. Well, I mean she's asleep right now, but Rex has had to roll anything against that, right?
no,
Okay. You just do it.
yes, false aura. It
Yep.
She appears like a normal Salonian.
Okay, that's fair.
And then yeah, she'll make her way out on the balcony and make her way up
Okay.
using force leap and force jump.
Alright. Are you dropping
No, the penguin will go with her. It'll be useful fodder for when the Emperor breaks her.
I forgot to change your I forgot to hit the
That's
transition
fine.
button. That is what she's supposed to look like, folks. Right at the moment.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Um.
Although as she is climbing, she'll take a moment and use her wrist calm thing,
Mm-hmm.
tell her droid to spin up and come pick her up on the roof of the hotel.
Okay. Let's see here.
See, this is where the other Emperor's hand failed. They relied on a Wookiee. I'm relying on myself and a droid.
True. And you're also relying on the fact that they actually stayed more than one night on the planet.
Pretty much. Well, in all fairness, the Emperor's hand attacked us that first day. That's why we left.
True. And you have not.
So, not until now.
That is also true. Let me just kind of peek at. Let's see. How discreet are you making your call to your ship?
I mean, she's basically wrapped her arm around one of the balconies and is kind of hanging off of it at the
Mm-hmm.
moment.
Yeah.
And she'll bring her wrist and kind of whisper into it because it's probably early in the morning.
Yeah, it is. You can still hear soft snorings from the kobold behind you.
Mm-hmm. She's basically like, insert name of the hotel. I'm here. come and collect me and be quiet about it.
Yes. Okay.
For the record, she isn't going to drop force concealment on
Mm-hmm.
herself. She will drop the force mask,
Okay.
or yeah. So she'll go back to what she normally looks like.
Okay.
Um,
I will.
Orange eyes and everything.
Yep. There we go.
Sorry.
It's okay.
And then, but she'll keep the concealment until after her ship's out of range, of any kind of pull or push, and then she'll drop it and let everyone feel it.
Mm. Okay.
Because they don't been.
You think? So you get up to the top. Your ship silently, it does silent running, comes in, hovers there over the top of the hotel. Silently it lowers down the gangplank.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah, she's gonna make her way up there and start running up it.
okay?
Uh, and yeah, tell the droid to go.
And the droid goes.
Pretty much, yeah. Uh, and she lets the Emperor know that she is heading his.
Do you,
She can head his direction.
mm-hmm.
Should he want to break his new apprentice himself.
True. Um. Uh. You send that message off to him. He goes, "Excellent, excellent. Did you have any problems finding my new apprentice?"
No, her traveling companions were morons, too trusting for their own good.
Hmm. All right. Well, I do request that before you bring my new apprentice to me, and I do want you to bring my new apprentice to me, just make a stop off at your home planet for a little bit. I will.
Of course, my Emperor.
I will tell you when you may come and drop off my new apprentice.
Of course, Emperor.
And you hear the Emperor laugh as he cuts off the message.
Yeah. For the record, Rags is probably tied to a chair.
You really
all
want
things
her?
being equal.
You really want her tied to her chair, huh?
I mean, yeah. Actually, knowing Rags, she's gonna try and fix Miss Straw. So no, I won't put her on a thing. But she will be. Uh, the droid will be keeping an eye on her for sure.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
So when she wakes up, it's yeah.
Oh yeah.
But she'll set course for Drummond House.
All right. Rags does wake up. Um, Realizing that she's on a ship, she looks up at the droid. Where am I? I was supposed to be on Terrace. Where am I? And the droid goes, "You are on the Mistral's ship. Minstrels? What? What the?
She'll walk out in all of her Sithy glory.
And you also are projecting like.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
For the record, in her quote unquote Jedi form,
Uh-huh.
her markings looked like they were natural.
Mm-hmm.
It's very clearly that everything on her is tattooed.
Yeah. Rags' eyes get as big as saucers. Let's see. There's a lot that she can do. I know what she has. Uh
For what it's worth, Mistral is just going to say, very, very coldly, actually,
yes.
says, I wouldn't try to struggle. I really would hate to kill you after I told my master I found his new apprentice.
I'm nobody's apprentice. And
Yet,
let's see here. What is that? Oh, okay. Does a 21 hit you?
yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, she's doing this out of fear, not necessarily retaliation.
No, I get it.
Yeah. You take 21 points of lightning damage. She just casts shock at you. As I said, there's not a lot that she can do. That's about the only thing that she can do out of her frightening thing seeing you in all of your glory.
She kind of rubs some of the like soot that or char and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you certainly have potential. You're not quite there yet, but you will be.
Oh, ha, hey, who, ha, no, no.
Yes.
You.
Now, calm yourself. She uses force mind.
She uses what?
Force mind.
God.
She says, now calm yourself.
Oh, God. I have to actually go and find out what that does.
You suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or two and influence with the force. A creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. Asking the creature to harm itself automatically negates the effect. A target must make a wisdom saving throw on a failed save if it pursues the course of action you describe to the best of its ability.
Okay, so a wisdom saving throw, you said?
Mm-hmm.
And what is your save DC?
16.
Oh boy.
Well, that's either good or bad.
Well, actually, That was a 14.
Mm.
2 points lower than what she needed. And you just told her to calm herself, right?
Yep.
She looks at you, still eyes just
No.
it's still, her eyes are still like frightened because she's been caught, but she's no
Mhm.
longer panicking, which is kind of the effect I think you wanted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, you really should be grateful, honestly.
Grateful.
Hmm.
Why did you take me from my friends?
Because your friends are nothing but a bunch of bumbling morons, and they would get you killed.
I've survived this long.
And yet, I was able to whisk you away in the dead of night, and not a person stopped me. And, my dear little fuzzy rags, no one can track you. No one knows where you are. No one knows where you're going.
Hmm. You say that.
Oh, goody, comedic timing.
I want you to roll me a perception check.
17.
Yeah, and you're at, just as you find it, you're kicking yourself that you didn't look her over before you bundled it up and took her out the window. There is a tracking device on her, very well hidden.
I will say, for what it's worth, she gets angry and it explodes.
True.
She's gonna use brake on it.
Yeah, I have no doubt in that. But you don't know how long it's been transmitting before you broke it.
Nope, but at the same time, this does present her with an opportunity.
Of?
Because odds are they found it, that she found it during the transit in hyperspace. Yeah?
What, going from Taurus back to Droman Kos?
Yep.
Yes. I will allow you that one because you did so well on your perception check.
She's gonna go quickly to she's going to tell the droid to watch Rags, and then she's going quickly to the astrogation map, and she's gonna count the amount of planets in between where they are, or where she thinks she disconnected the transmitter, and Droman Kos.
Okay, now I get to pull up a lovely map. Because I already have one. Oh, would you stop that?
Because depending on where it is, there's a good chance they'd never actually realize she went to Drummond Kos if there are tens of planets that are in between.
Okay, so let me see here. Taurus
It's not
is
like they
there.
know she's on a Sith ship.
Oh, they know something is up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I found Taurus.
But slavers could have just as easily taken Rags
Yeah,
and Mistral.
the problem with that particular scenario. Well, you don't know that, so I'll keep my mouth shut.
No,
Um, okay,
I'll be
one.
right.
Huh?
I will be right back while you're looking up a map.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, my beautiful watchers, while we were waiting for Katie to come back, how do you think that our heroes are going to try to retrieve Rags? Or if they're going to retrieve Rags? Because we have a little bit of an hour left in this particular thing. This is supposed to be a twofer, so. Yes.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a twofer, but let's face it, I'm the only PC here, so I'm expecting to win.
I never said that you weren't going to win. I never said that. They're going to give it the old college try, but.
Fair enough.
Because if you remember, at the end of last season, you guys gave it the old college try, and Rags was taken anyway.
Yep.
So, technically, the bad guy won. I was just looking at it, and 1, 2, 3. There are 4 planets between Taurus and Drummond Cos.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, let me rephrase that. There are 4 named planets between Taurus and Drummond Cos. And I'm going to say that you broke the tracking device about halfway through your journey.
Okay. Then she'll proceed as planned. She won't land the house, or she won't land the ship at her parents' house. She'll land it at the Sith base.
That's fair. That is very fair.
Then they have to go through a whole battalion full of stormtroopers.
Yep. Okay. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So you get to Drummond Cos. You go to the Sith um, uh, area. You land. Rags. Are you being rough with Rags? How are you handling Rags at this point?
The worst way to hurt a being like Rags
Mm-hmm.
is to show her nothing. No anger, no fear, no love, nothing.
Okay. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Boy, you're giving me such good ideas for when we actually come back. Thank you.
I know I'm gonna regret all of this.
Yes, you are. Every last one of them. Um. So you land. What are you telling the Imperials after you land? That you're being chased? What are you telling them?
Basically, should should anyone
Ah! Okay. See that.
she'll give the descriptions. She'll give the descriptions of the people.
Okay.
Um, and while she doesn't know the ship per se, she will say that it will be coming from Terrace.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Um. So you have set yourself up, and you are waiting, and Rags is just inconsolable. She's doing very, very soft crying. Have you let her have her backpack? Or anything?
Penguin.
Huh?
Who's other penguin?
She still has her penguin?
She was, yeah.
Okay. Alright.
See, here's the thing. She's not going to be the one to take it.
Good point. Crap. No, she isn't going to be the one to take it from her. So Rag still has this penguin, and she's holding it, and she's doing very, very soft sniffles. She is behind you as she's doing the soft sniffles. Of course, you're not showing any emotion to her at all.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have. You get the thing of the basis on alert. There is a. They have identified the ship, or ships, rather, coming in to where you are.
Okay. She hears the alert,
Mm-hmm.
looks at Rags,
Yep.
finishes eating her snack or whatever she has. Oh,
Just as you're finishing eating your snack.
pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
Well, that certainly took a lot less time than I thought.
Yeah.
This will
Don't
be fun.
underestimate my friends.
Oh, oh, trust me, I won't. I intend to kill them.
Huh?
He just looks at her really coldly, like, did I stutter?
Exactly. And she just kind of looks at you. She attempts to do the puppy dog eye look at you. You've seen that look. I know you've seen that look. You know, the look that would melt hearts, which is not going to melt yours, obviously, but that look.
Mistral doesn't have a heart.
My point exactly.
You waste your energy.
At this point, she has has brought her knees up to her chest and is in the fetal position, slightly rocking back and forth. You haven't completely broken her, but she's teetering on the edge.
Yeah, and her final breaking point for her will be watching Mistral kill all of her friends.
Uh-huh. Let's see, which of them are going to show up first? I'm just going to let's just
Oh, are they gonna kung fu movie me one at a time? That would be awesome and survivable.
Well, this is what I'll do. I'll roll initiatives for all three of them. And that will tell you the exact thing there. Okay. Okay, so the Duke is okay. Ash is wow. Okay. Is that, and then I've got to roll one more time for the lady herself. Wow. Okay, that works. She has a 3. He has a 3. Okay. I'm gonna okay. So this is what happens. The first person to show up is Duke, and he is going to, yeah, and he is going to come out, shooting with this wonderful blaster carbine. I do not believe a 10 hits you.
No.
No. So he shoots, and it does not connect. By the way, you also roll me a initiative roll, and I'll just kind of put you in a different column.
19.
Huh?
19.
19. Ooh, nice. Okay. So Duke went, and not 2 seconds after Duke goes, Faith comes in. Let's see, what is she going to do to you? Yeah, she's gonna do that to you. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Come on. Does a 16 hit you?
Yeah. Give me a second. Hold on. No,
No?
for the simple reason that she places her hand up and it bounces off the force shield,
Ah, okay.
which uh ups her AC by 4, making it 17.
Okay, that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep. You beat it by 1. Um, yeah, you're looking at Faith. Her eyes have gone red. And she's pissed. It is now your turn.
She actually doesn't want to kill Faith in this moment.
I kind of figured you wouldn't.
Uh, so she's gonna use stun
Stun? I have that.
on. Yeah, she's gonna
No,
use
she
stun
doesn't have stun. Never mind.
on Faith.
On Faith. Does she need to roll
You know,
anything against that?
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
This one will be easy. DC
DC what?
11 because of
11.
the light side power.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah, that's a 17.
Okay, well that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Anything else? Are you moving? Are you standing your ground? Rags actually looks up because you guys came to rescue me. Which,
She is going to pull her lightsaber for what it's worth, or
mm-hmm,
her whip,
her whip, yes.
and for now, yeah, she's gonna grab Rags and take her into some kind of cover to get away from the shooting.
All right. The next person to go is Ash. He is going to use the push pull. He's going to try to pull Rags out from your arms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you must make a strength. You can use the force to move a medium or smaller creature or object not being worn or carried within the range.
Carried. Rags is technically being carried.
Right. The target must make a strength saving throw.
Meaning Rags would have to make the roll.
Okay.
So he can try, but Mistral's just gonna grip her tighter.
Let's see. Uh, the only reason why I know that is that I okay. I need to look at Rags, not Faith. So Rags needs to make her saving throw.
Well, it says you can push or pull something that isn't being worn or carried. Rags is being carried,
Right.
meaning she can't be pushed or pulled. You use the force to move a medium or smaller creature or object not being worn or carried within range.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
Well, I mean, it's the only way to stop people like me from Akioing everything.
Yeah, I know. There's not much else he can do other than that. Well, he could,
Lightsaber fight.
Yep, lightsaber fight. As a matter of fact, I think that is what he's going to do. He's going to follow you. That's what he's going to do.
Fair enough.
Yep. Other than that, that is his turn. Now we'll go back up to the top. That is, Duke. He mutters a curse word. And he's going to follow. He's not going to be doing any shooting, but he is going to follow. So that's him.
Fair enough.
Faith is going to also. Let's see. I did give her that, didn't I? I did. Yeah, not only do you hear the distinct sound of someone igniting their own lightsaber, like a zing, you hear someone else igniting a double.
Yeah, Rags is just gonna see Mistral grin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That ought to be funny. So that's Faith's turn. It is now yours, dear.
Awesome. She's going to use the armor of Abeloth at 5th level.
Oh god, not that thing again.
A protective force surrounds you, manifesting as a shimmering light that covers you and your gear. You gain 5 temporary hit points for the duration if a creature hits you with melee. While you have these hit points, the creature takes 5 psychic damage. Force potency. When you cast this power using a force slot of 2nd or higher, both the temporary hit points and psychic damage increase by 5 for each slot. She is casting at a level 5.
Oh dear. Okay,
So she gets 25 extra hit points, and if somebody hits her with melee, they take 25 psychic damage.
Fair enough.
For the next hour.
Well, the next. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay. That is yours.
Yeah.
Have you gotten to a room where you're going to stop and fight?
She's actually going to lead into a bigger room, so she'll keep running for now.
Okay.
She's activating her armor as she's running. She's heading for like the martial yard.
Yep, that's fair. Faith is Ash is going to follow you. Kind of yelling at you, bring her back. Kind of that sort of a comment.
Well, I certainly didn't hear please, she shouts as she keeps running.
I love this. I still love it. So Duke is going to stop and use his blaster. That's a 15.
I will use my reaction, and she'll put her hand up and stop it.
Fair enough.
Her AC is 17.
Yep, I figured as much. So he stops, brings up his two-handed blaster carbine, fires it off. You bring up your hand, and it gets diverted as you're running.
Yep.
Yep. From Faith, you kind of hear the Han Solo yell from behind you.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. As I said, there's not a lot that she can do to you right at the moment. Because she is, running at full tilt at you.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, okay. And it is now your turn again.
Cool. Once she reaches the martial yard,
Yep.
she'll basically spin around in the dust and face them all
Uh-huh.
and scream at the three of them.
They have to make saving throws against that, don't they?
All three of them need to make Constitution saving throws against DC 16.
Okay, it's coming from you, so Rags is not affected. Yeah?
She can choose. It's I
Okay.
can choose who to affect.
So you're choosing to project it out towards you, not behind you.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I need to know. So this is Constitution?
Mm-hmm. And they will be taking 8d6.
Well, let's first find out if they're actually taking that. Let's see.
Well, they'd take half regardless.
Yeah, I know. So that's all. Oh, well, that's 14 for Duke. Okay, that's it. That's a 3 for Ash. Oh, wait, I only need to roll 1. And that's a dirty 20 for Faith. So, I think 2 failed. What's your DC on that?
16.
Yeah, 2 failed, 1 succeeded. So,
Well, the two that fail take 28 psychic and sonic damage, and they're deafened.
okay,
Faith takes 14 damage and isn't.
Okay, so it's okay, so Duke. I need to find out what his hit points are. Yeah. Okay, that Ash is 69. Nice. And okay, so you said 28 points.
Yes.
And then 14 for the one that didn't. The 28 for the ones that didn't, and 14 for the one that did. Got it.
Yes. And the ones that didn't are deafened.
Right. Okay, so both Duke and Ash are deafened. Ash, looks at you. He has his lightsaber out. Not that he's going to need his ears to hit you. Okay. That is a 23.
It hits.
It is. That's what I want. Boy, he tinked on his damage. You take 1 point of energy damage. And he takes
Cool. 25.
25. Does he hit you?
Yep.
See, I remembered. Damn. Okay.
And she's only down 1 temporary hit point.
I know. Well, that's Ash. What is Duke doing? Okay, Duke is again blasting his little blaster carbine. Ooh, that's 21.
Yeah, that hits that time.
Yeah.
I won't even bother wasting my last use of Force Shield for that.
Okay, that's 8 points of energy damage, and that wasn't melee.
No, that's fair. She
Yep.
just took damage from her thing. Yeah.
Yep. It is now Fate's turn. Let's see here.
See, now I just have a goal.
Yes, I know.
Oh, you don't know my goal yet. It's quite humorous.
I bet it is. Make a Constitution saving throw.
19.
Oh God. Yeah. She tries to do a thing at you. Oh wait, I'm supposed to hit you first. Yeah, she doesn't. It's a 6 plus. Yeah, that's a 13. I don't think that hits you.
It actually does.
It
And
does?
if it's a melee attack, I'm gonna let it through.
No, well, it's a ranged attack.
Then she'll put her hand up and stop it.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. And you made the Constitution saving throw, so you don't have to worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Faith points her hand at you. You feel something, actually, can you do that? Oh, are you doing your last force shield?
Last Force Shield.
Okay, never mind then. All right. That is her. It is now your turn.
Oh, wait, I'm level 10. I actually had 2 more. Because I had the first 2 I get, and then I got 1 at 5 and 1 at 9.
Yeah.
I've been going on the assumption I had 3. I have 4. Sorry. But
It's okay. You're fine.
That being said,
Mm-hmm.
I hmm. I think she is done messing around.
She's done playing. Yeah, I kind of got that.
Yeah. Yeah. She's gonna cast Force Lightning
Oh.
at 4th level.
Okay, so who is that directed at anybody?
Let's see. A stroke of lightning forming a line 100 feet long, 5 feet wide, blasts out from you in a direction you choose. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving.
Ah, okay. I cast fireball. No, I didn't tell you how. But I know I don't want to know how big the room is. I said I cast fireball.
Yeah, I don't care how big the room is. But they will be taking 96 damage.
Damn. Okay. Okay. Poor Duke. Yeah, that's a 10. That didn't make it. That's a 26 on faith.
She's gonna take half of this.
Wow. And I think and that's a 25 for Ash. I think Duke's the only one who actually bit it. Yep, Duke is the one that bit it because you said you did 96.
No, 9d6.
Ah, 9d6. Okay.
Although I did. Oops.
I don't like that. Oops.
45.
45.
Yeah, one of my rolls had 3 6s in it.
Yeah, that's an oops. Okay, so Duke is gone. Both Ash and Faith take half of that.
So 23.
23.
But in all fairness, Mistral did just kill Rags' oldest friend here.
Yep. Although
Oops.
Ash is not looking all that good either. and Faith is the healthiest out of the three. Yeah, you do your force lightning. Duke drops, and you hear Rags cry out in anguish. I don't know if that's going to make you happy or not, but we'll go with it.
Oh yeah, the other two can just see a sadistic grin on her face.
Yep, that's him. You just Ash will know. Well, let's see what can he do. Not a heck of a whole lot. That's for sure. Not against you, anyhow.
Not unfair.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Oh dear.
Let's see. Do.
What does that do? I'm curious what that does. You're still holding the whip, yes?
Yes. However, the people might have taken slightly bit more damage, but it would be like 3, so they'd be at like 25 damage. because Way of the Lightning, potent lightning.
Well, I mean, Duke is dead, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, but the other two.
So that's extra 2 points.
4.
4. You said 20.
My governing, you add your governing ability modifier, which for her is charisma.
Okay, so you said 4.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
Eh.
She has a version of hellish rebuke, and I didn't even realize it.
Yeah. Okay. Ash is going to. You're going to be able to roll this with advantage because you're holding it. The item is being carried.
Mm-hmm.
I need you. You can either make a strength or dexterity saving throw. Which the creature chooses which ability to use.
It'll be Dex.
It'll be Dex. All right.
And you said advantage.
Yes, because you're technically you're holding on to it, which is carrying.
19.
19. Yeah. Yeah. He holds out his hand, and you see the force whip that's in your hand start to try to wiggle and move. And I'm assuming you hang on to it tighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was trying to take your weapon.
Yeah, that's not happening.
I kind of figured it wasn't. It's now Faith's turn. She is what is she doing? Uh Okay, she's doing that. Ooh. That's a 21
To hit?
to hit.
Okay. With what?
She just hurled a lightning bolt at you.
Fair enough.
Now, granted, it's not going to do that much damage to you, but yeah.
Every little bit helps, am I right?
And it's 4 points of lightning damage. I don't think this has made a dent in your
My actual HP? No.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. That was her. It's now your turn. I'm assuming you're still no longer playing around with them.
Yeah. She just kind of wants them all dead.
Yeah.
Uh.
Even though your initial thing is, I don't want her dead. Now I kind of do.
Well, actually. She can't really. Okay, so this next attack is I'm targeting solely Ash
Okay, go for it.
because she's just gonna knock Faith out.
Okay.
For Scream.
Just at Ash.
Yes, just at Ash.
Okay. That is a Constitution saving throw, yes?
Yes.
That's an 18.
He'll take half of. He will take half of 16, so he'll take 8.
8? Can you
Yeah,
believe he's still up?
a little bit, which is annoying.
Yes. Although he is, doing the wobble blades, he looks like he is hurt from here to heck and back.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's Ash's turn. Yeah, he's going to get killed on this last one, but damn it, he's going to try to hit you again with his lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. 15?
It hits.
It hits. Now, granted, he's going to be taking 25 points of psychic damage here.
Damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh! Damn! That is 5 points of energy damage. So I've rolled max.
I thought it was gonna be something terrible.
Yeah.
I still have 7 temporary hit points.
I know that. And that takes out Ash because of your
Armor.
armor. So now it's just you and Faith. Faith is going to go again, so I don't have to worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what is she going to do? The only reason why she hasn't been hitting you is she's been seeing what's been happening to Ash. So she's been trying to stay out of that. Okay. Roll me a strength saving throw.
17.
Whew. Yeah, that's more than that, but you're going to take half this damage. Normally you would be taking 11, but half that's what? 6?
Mm-hmm.
You take 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
That was her turn, now it's yours.
Well, let's try it. How beat up does she look?
Let me say that she's been bloodied, which means she's taken more than half her hit points.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Suggested course. Okay.
Yep.
Let's do this. She's going to use Coerce Mind, and she's going to look at her and say, "Stop fighting. Come and be my apprentice."
Oh! Does she have to roll against that?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom is not one of hers. Oh. What's the DC?
16.
Yeah, that's a 9. She just looks at you, nods, deactivates her lightsaber, and comes towards you. Yes, mistress. Rags
She just gets a big grin on her face.
Yeah, Rags at this point is completely broken. She just saw 2 of her friends die, and the third one just got
recruited.
Yeah, recruited. That is a good word for it, recruited.
Yep, she'll have Faith collect Ash's lightsaber because that'll be one of hers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You also notice that on Faith's arms, she has a pair of gauntlets. And just by looking at the gauntlets, they are Sith made.
Yeah. Mistral will have her give the gauntlets over and she'll put them on.
You're not going to be without the gauntlets, are you?
I like the gauntlets.
You like the gauntlets, okay. She does. She gives them to you. Damn it, I was hoping that you would let her keep the gauntlets. Darn it.
Yes, because I want her to have a fighting chance. Are you kidding?
True, true. Rags, as I said, is completely... Why is it... Hey, stupid camera, why are you all the way up there?
I was wondering why we were looking at the door frame.
Yeah, let me go and fiddle with the camera because that's not supposed to happen. I don't know why it's up there.
Almost there.
Oop.
Nope. Nope. Warmer. 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 Okay.
Let's just do it there so then it stays in one place instead of doing the motion thing because that was really weird.
A little bit.
All right. Sorry, folks. I did not mean for you guys to see like the top of, or not even my head. Okay. Any rate, so you now have a new apprentice. It's Faith. Rags is completely broken after seeing two of her friends killed and one, being brought over. Me too. So what now? Emperor's hand.
Well, now she trains her new apprentice. She keeps Rags sequestered until she's called by the Emperor.
The Emperor...
Then she will...
Yeah, the Emperor calls you like the next day after this momentous fight. I hear that you had some visitors.
I have.
Did you take care of them?
I did.
Excellent. You may now bring my new apprentice to me. Oh, yes. I do have a thing for you. At least in the regards of these individuals. The very powerful and the very stupid have one thing in common. They don't alter their views to fit the facts. They alter facts to fit their views. Which can be uncomfortable if you happen to be one of the facts that needs altering.
She nods.
Um, as he is saying that, Rags, you've sequestered Rags, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she has not stopped crying. She hears that thing that the Emperor said.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear her very small, now angry voice coming from her. How dare you?
She turns and
You see her eyes no longer blue.
how dare I what?
Her eyes are no longer blue. That
Yep.
was, yep. You can tell that she's starting to do the crossover. Yeah, yeah, that's an uh-oh.
She just turns and smiles at the hologram and says, "We shall be arriving soon."
And you get into your ship with your new apprentice and with Rags, who is now seething.
Good.
And as you're making the jump from Drummond Haas to where the Emperor is, I'm assuming at some point you're doing your meditation / sleep at some point during this trip.
Yes, but when she does, Rags is going to be locked in a room.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm well aware of that. I just wanted to because we're coming up toward the end of this lovely game.
But yes, she is doing that.
Yeah. You close your eyes, Mistral. The Emperor's hand. And the next thing you know, Mistral, you have woken up. This was the first time that you have been in control of your Ragul powers. You have woken up in a panic attack.
Okay. Yeah. Red Twi'lek shoots up and hell.
You're in your room. It's been a while since you broke stuff in this room, so things have been replaced.
Yeah, she is actually gonna look at her hands and notice they're partially clawed out, and she's just gonna hide them behind her back, like. Oh.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been about, I want to say it's been about 6 months since you remember the Emperor's hand, Faith, kidnapping Rags.
Mm-hmm.
And then you sense a presence in the room.
Okie dokie.
This presence isn't a harmful presence. I will say that.
Yeah, she just says, "Who's there?"
Well, me. And the person walks out, and you see a woman, 5'9", graying hair, glasses, a long trench coat, white shirt, blue pants, shoes, glasses. Her eyes are the blue within blue.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, it's me. Did you enjoy that alternate timeline that I put you through?
Quite a bit, if I'm being honest.
And what did you learn?
Well, possibly that perhaps I fought back a bit too hard.
Fought back too hard against what?
I mean, honestly, if I took Faith as my apprentice, stands to reason.
It also stands to reason that you are better with friends.
Perhaps. But for right now, I need sleep unless you don't want me to actually find your daughter.
Yes, I want you to find her.
Well, if that dream was anything to be a guidepost, she's not going to be the ranks, you know. She
No.
shrugs. Way the universe is.
I gave you that alternate life to let you know a bit about what an emperor's hand is like. You made a wish recently during one of your many ruminations, and in a sense, I granted it to you.
Well, you only thus cemented my choice in going after the position.
Mm. Now, I don't require you to tell me when you have gotten my daughter back. That is on you. I do not intentionally meddle in other people's affairs. This was a special case. But I will be keeping an eye on you, Mistral.
Well, avoid the first two rows. I hear they're splash them.
I will. And at that point, it's mostly dark in this particular room. I mean, you see her back up, you don't hear a noise, and you no longer see her glowing blue eyes.
Yeah, she just collapses back on the bed, her laku just draped over both eyes, and she just kind of, you know, the exasperated, like, she's doing that.
Yeah, you woke up in a panic attack, and then you were told that the whole thing that you just had was a dream, kinda.
Yeah, that was.
And that, my beautiful.
Although now she wants a saber whip.
You're gonna have to give me the things on that whip, because I am going to recreate Faith as that. Although you have the whip on as your character, one of the characters that you said.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
I sent you the stats. It's a dex-based weapon.
Yeah. I'll fiddle with it. I'm going to fiddle with it. No. Wait. And as I said, that, my beautiful, wonderful viewers, was our twofer, where my beautiful, wonderful friend here decided that she wanted to go pure evil. And I granted that to her.
I mean, it's not really a decision. It's just kind of the way you're born sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. Although I did like how you took out both Ash and Duke. Just out.
Yeah.
Damn. And what I did with Faith is I took your character, the one that you are right now,
Mhm.
and obviously she's a human, she's not a Twi'lek, so I just kind of married that.
So yeah,
Yep.
was a former operative turn, or
Mm-hmm.
an operative playing bounty hunter. Yeah.
Yep. With 3 levels in Sentinel, which is the reason why she had a little bit of the dark side in her.
Well, yeah. In all fairness, Mistral started Force sensitive, so
Yeah,
that was always a thing.
that is very true. That is very, very true. Um, I hope everybody in chat enjoyed. You were worried for Rags? You still should be worried for Rags, because remember, when we start this game up in the new year, she's still going to be kidnapped.
Yep.
And it's been 6 months.
Yeep.
So I will let my wonderful friend do her thing as I close things
Oh,
out.
okay. Allow me to do my best Aubrey Plaza impression or Jenna Ortega. Um,
More Jenna Ortega. I like her.
Hi, I'm Katie Wynn. I played Mistral. Um, yeah, I I don't know why they passed it to me, but enjoy the silence, I guess.
uh, and I have been your wonderful Supreme Chancellor for these 2 games. Please note, next week we will be dark because my wonderful friend is going to be celebrating her anniversary.
Yeah,
Yay!
yeah.
Oh, um, so we will be dark next Saturday. As I said, I'm your wonderful Supreme Chancellor, Trisha Welsh. I do stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So please join me on this channel next. Thank you! Next Tuesday, we'll be playing some more Persona 5 Royal. And with that, my beautiful watchers, I bid you adieu. Bye.